Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Wardens of Eriador. It's, what is it, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time on November 23rd. Before I start, I just wanted to let you all know that next Saturday I will be off for Thanksgiving, but this Sunday and next Sunday, I will not be missing a Survive the Swarm. I will be missing one Wardens of Eriador. I'll make an announcement on the website and Discord. A quick recap of the rules and goals. Well, the rules are easy. Weapons and armor are race restricted. Now, some of the weapons and armor are literally race restricted, like some clothing can only be worn by hobbits, for instance, but the weapons are technically able to be used by all races, but we're making a restriction there. And then the goals: a wondrous bastion against the servants of shadow, defend against these swarms, solidify alliances, and purge the world of fire drakes. Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. So, a quick reminder of where we left off. We have been building up our research and technology, a little bit of the races as well. We're aiming for probably something like at least 3 of every race, maybe 4. We have 4 humans, 3 dwarves, 2 elves, and 2 hobbits. Unfortunately, there is the case that some of the people that are asking for refugee status, etc., lie about their origins. So we've been getting a lot of dishonest new people. I'm going to start rolling the clock here. We also have... Oh, I didn't render the world, so now it's just me. Oh, no, that was quick. Me is a little planet. So we have a castle ruin here that I would like to head to. We also have some prisoner camps as well. One from Shield and one from Pop Rock. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be going to either of those because they're not exactly who we're looking for. Last episode, we also had a ton of very, how we should say, substance-abusing hobbits. The problem with the hobbits is they have such small body size that they get drunk very, very easily. And we had Shep here get hooked on pipeweed and Jeremiah hooked on alcohol. Yeah, it actually does sort of fit with the whole hobbits do like to consume things in excess. But hopefully, we can make sure that they are not constantly addicted. So before I started, we had, what did we have? We had Psionic's sub with Prime, and Queen Jenna continued the gift sub that they got from me. And Camasia also on a 5-month streak. Thanks for those, guys. That's awesome. So we're in the process of making the last house. This is for Shep. Shep right now is sleeping in the sort of common room here. We do have the elves' houses, and I did have some tips. Let's see if I can open that file real quick for you all. Wow, the sort of anti-aliasing on this shirt looks real weird, doesn't it? So the tips was, I think, from memory serves, Aratar mentioned that a lot of my fires are gather spots. Oh, actually, they're not gather spots anymore. I think they were, but they aren't anymore. And Green Chic, I hope I'm saying that right, said that it might be wise to have the elves live near trees. So I'm going to grow Malorn saplings around here. I'm just going to call it the Malorn Forest. It probably isn't big enough to really grow much, but once we remove some of the construction around, we'll get that expanded. We did, last episode, expand our walls greatly to the north, and I do plan on incorporating a lot of this northern territory eventually, but I do like the idea of having a double insulated walls, and that way would-be raiders are going to have a lot harder of a time getting to us. That's something I'm going to keep up. I might push back the double walls a little bit closer, but ideally I want the enemies coming in the front door. Yes, you guys did vote on some goals, one of which is to sort of finish the bridge and expand to the north, and that's something I've been working on. And Super Sad Panda sent me my first event. It is a bulk goods trader from the High Council of Elves. So they have Lorien Stags coming in with that. Let's take a quick gander at my meat situation, or my food situation in general, looks downright awful. So I'm going to get hunting and make sure that my hunters have no higher priorities other than to hunt. So Droiden and Damien will be hunting when they can. Droiden, unfortunately, is one-eyed, or more or less one-eyed, functionally one-eyed, with a sight at about 25% or 75%. And that's entirely my fault, but hopefully the helmet and other gear that we've been adding to these guys will keep them somewhat protected. I will also have Rum or Jeremiah trade with these guys once they get a little bit closer. Now, the real threat is if Droiden... Oh, there we go. Good. I really don't want to piss off a herd of Lorien stag. That would very be bad. I can't stress that enough. What kind of gear? Oh, you have a lot of the silver on you. We've got beavers from Dobby. Okay, so I think... instead of hunting anything and everything else, we are going to hunt beavers. I don't really want alpha beavers to absolutely decimate the forest here, and I'm sure Damien and Celadri agree. Let's hunt just beavers. Luckily for me, beavers are a little bit slower than the stags. They move at 3-7, meaning that we can outrun them with relative ease. Parmatak, thanks for the sub. So, Jeremiah is 100% over his alcohol addiction, so that he should shed that soon. And then Shep is 71% over pipeweed. We gotta be, like I said, careful about the consumption that we have there. Another thing I would really like to do is start to get the people that are going to be the frontliners, our meleeers, in decent armor, because this series does not have a mechanic that allows resurrection. So dead is dead. Very, very much so. And with that said, I gotta be careful because it would be very, very easy to lose people to unfortunate events like, you know, permanent death, etc. That kind of thing. Just a reminder to all of you, the way the bot works, and forever will work, for the foreseeable future, is that you have to whisper it. This is an interesting little river here, or whatever, pond, that almost blocks off the entire tile. Oh, jeez. It is like a hand cannon, that. Very scary. So it looks like a medium raid. Well, I kind of wish I could, like, not see this and just show it to you guys. But it looks like a medium raid is likely to be the winner here. Alright, so, Jeremiah, congratulations. You are over your addiction. Rum is going to be cooking for me. So who is the trader here? There you are. Trade price improvement is something I should check on. But I'm just going to have Jeremiah do the trade anyway. Refugee being chased. 23, yeah, nope. Doesn't look like you are a race that I'm looking for. Oh, look, we got some drakes. Some drakes and ducks. Got a lot of animals in this community here. So we are definitely looking for... We have a decent amount of money. We're probably looking to ditch some of the smaller amounts of leathers that I have. I'm, for now, going to be building mostly in cloth. I guess I'll keep the bear skin. And for any clothing we could ditch, we could get rid of a goblin chandelier. How'd you come by that? I don't want to know. Just a little bit more silver in my pocket, I suppose. And we've got that raid. This is a medium raid. There are 9 of them. Decently geared. So, restrictions. We're going to be heading home for everybody, and then the animals are going to go to the farm. Just to keep them inside and safe. Rodin, Jeremiah. Okay, everybody is moving. Shades, thanks for the donation. I don't really have I should re-enable the donation counters and all that. The reason I wasn't is no one was donating for a very, very, very long time. I'm not complaining, because you know, it's hard to provide immediate benefit, but I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm sending my O people down, and then Foldy and Sasquatch are going to hold the door. Maybe one other, Raina. So goblins aren't particularly tough, but they are swarmy. There is a whole lot of them. And Raina, we are going to need to research better armor for her, because she is definitely going to need it. A lot of their meleeers are stuck behind their bow people. Alright. That little raid is done. What I do plan on doing is once I feel like I have a decent amount of defenses and all that, I'm going to make raids a lot cheaper. What I will do is I will have periodic events where I super discount raids so that you all can send swarms. Crash, thanks for the sub. You all can send swarms at big discounts, and we can have fun with that, sort of by design. Jeremiah, you have more or less set up the... Okay, those are all broken down. More or less set up everything we need in terms of the extra hobbit bed, so it's awful, little bedroom, but I'll have to do. Shep, you live there now? A new area was revealed. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not really a new area. Don't lie to me. We're just breaking down some of the ruins that are around here because we prefer our own constructions. Over there, default constructions. I'm being warned of low medicine. Farm's looking pretty good, though. Forget about my copy. Now, as far as medicine's concerned, we're going to have a lot of heal root. It just needs to grow. And that's taken a good bit of time. You guys have been patched up. Yes, good. Alright, we definitely want to get back to hunting. We have a decent amount of food stockpiled here. And honestly, it should always be hauled to the pantry shelves, because the pantry helps to keep food from spoiling, as does these iron pots here that are salted. Because there's no refrigeration in this mod, the way you keep food fresh is to salt it. So, I hope you all like salty food, because pretty much our diets here. A tea area would be a really good thing to add in as well. I agree with you there. So I think what I'm going to do is actually switch this over to tea. This is going to be a whole lot of Soycode. But the reason being, I think trees are better fit out here further because we have to tend to them a lot more infrequently. A quick recall. We are... Oh man, Ithelden, I guess, is our research. I don't want to pronounce anything incorrectly, but my my Tolkien speak is probably much to be desired. Alright, Droiden, you... Whatever happened to hunting? Why are you growing and plant cutting as a higher priority? What's Damien doing? Damien is doing that as well? Alright, I think you guys are going to be forcibly sent to hunt. Dari and Raina are fighting. That's not good. Am I willing to have more colonists? Jolenda Monster asks. Yes, but they have to be elf or hobbit. Maybe I would even tweak a dwarf as well. But I'm trying to have equal representation of the 4 races. And, oh, here's an elf. Maybe elf. No, this is not an elf. I'm ignoring this message. 46 years old is not likely to be an elf. Even though they say they're an elf shipwright. They're human or hobbit or something. It's really unfortunate. I don't really know how to fix that. Maybe I should look into it more. But elves, if they were hundreds of years old, they would either be dwarves or elves. But if they're not hundreds of years old, they're not elves. Oh, nice shot, Jordan. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm just having them out here to shoot a bunch of alpha beavers, and hopefully have my stags haul that in. In fact, what I should do is wide grazing and unrestricted for them. Jen! Thanks for the bits. I'm glad you like the music. If the music gets too loud, let me know. It's pretty loud in my ears, but what you hear is a little bit different, I think. All this rain is making hunting really, really difficult. Oh, good. So we've got some raiders right up here, and my bow people are just like at the ready. Now for them to miss 1,000 times. Yep, that is exactly what's happening. All right, Foley and Sasquatch, you're going to come help. Chat event, clear weather. Thanks, Pop Rock. I appreciate it. And Shield, thanks for gifting out 5 sub-gifts to the community. That's awesome. Well, that's a good shot. All right, one more of these, and we should be done with this little raid. Damien's 18 at shooting now. And there it goes. All right, let's not even shoot that last guy. He's just another body that we'd have to bury. And get to clearing out the alpha beavers. Whoa, look at the map. Those alpha beavers are hungry, hungry little hippos. That's what they should be called. So AI sent that raid, and then Pop Rock stopped the rain. Some old-fashioned timber wolves. I think Damien has an amazing bow, don't get me wrong, but I think we could even do better. So restrictions are going to be lifted. We don't really need to stay home right now. And let's continue hunting. I think the alpha beaver population is dead now. Yep, they are indeed. Okay. They're in the gift queue. Foley and Sasquatch should probably not be standing out in the open doing nothing. It's very much my fault. Jeremiah is trying to finish this bridge, or working towards it. Now, hobbits aren't able to... Oh, anonymous gifter, gifting to Pop Rock. Thanks, Anonymous. Well, Orlando. I actually kind of like Orlando's look. Purple hair and no shirt. Makes me think he, you know, in another millennia would be some sort of like pop star. I don't know, something like that. Okay, I do have probably a quite healthy amount of limestone and granite at this point, so I'm gonna have them start to do other jobs. Good job with the beavers, Dobby says, and sends me some herbal medicine from the sky. Now, I'm trying to train up some of the other stags I have. I'm a little worried about the amount of animals I'm getting out of control. We are somewhat of a military base and not like a farm or zoo. That's another thought. Alright, that's a cycloid leaf farm. And, whoa, okay, so it takes a considerably long time to plant Malorn. Which is why they were at it for so long and didn't make a whole lot of progress. These guys look ready to be cooked. Foley, I'm going to have you do it. Soon I'm going to have sconces that don't need constant refilling, and I'm excited about that. This is not home zone, good. I just need to finish off the dwarf... oh, that was a merit spot. The dwarf research. Or, Ithelden, or whatever it's called. these shouldn't be gather spots either. Alright, here we go. Rainy thunderstorm, small raid malaria, traveler or animals wander in. To do this, you gotta whisper the bot. And, the bot's name, well, the bot plasters a lot of messages on the stream chat here. So they're constantly talking, so I'm sure you can figure out who the bot is. Klein says five options are too many. Okay, I'll reduce it back down to 3 after this event. If you all agree. I don't think I need to put it to vote necessarily. Rad Twitch bot is indeed the bot, yes. They also can't speak. It's definitely an it. Alright, so we're definitely getting Lembas corn back. Oof, I am excited. So, Lembas is going to go here. I'm going to put raw vegetarian Lembas on the shelves here. Flour and corn. Or actually, you know what? I probably need 2 shelves. I'm going to make another one. And the reason being, I love the bonus of all the Lembas bonus. Good stuff. So I'm going to expand my pantry just a little bit. And then we should have a nice big harvest. I think what I'm going to do is switch this over to Lembas as well. A mono food is not so great, but... Alright, you think 3 is best? I'll put it to an actual vote. So Yorkies just joined me. Crap. Okay. World. Form Caravan. I don't want to butcher the Yorkies. Email and mail. TX. Sorry, TX, you're losing a mail. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this better. So all the female labs are going to be, unfortunately for the ones that have them named after you, sold. Because we have a bonded male one. And I don't want to sell a bonded animal. So. And the reason being is I really don't want a uncontrolled, population explosion. So, we have a lot of dogs heading. We are going to take a stag. We also need a rider, so Jeremiah. That will be cute, right? We will take some simple meals and some pemmican. Light leather. All of the stuff we don't want. I'm going to leave 1 great bow. And we are going to head to whoever's the nearest. There are also castle ruins that I would preferably like to explore, but that will come another time. So Jeremiah, good luck. And Godspeed. We're setting in on travel food. Malor and wood coming down from Koi. And Red's XP boosting Reyna for some crafting skill. Supercarda. Hey, Supercarda. Welcome to the stream. So, what I want to set up here is this shelf here is going to be for Lembas corn, and then this one is going to be for Lembas flour. And then these shelves here are going to be for vegetarian that is not Lembas. Flour or corn, or pickled moonshade for that matter. Pickled moonshade is a goblin food, and I don't suspect I'll be planting or eating any of that. And then out here, for meals, we will want, elven bread. That's the good stuff. The real good stuff. How many coins per minute? I believe it's, well, it depends if you're a sub or not. It's like 30 or 50. Depending if you're a sub, if you get a little bit more. So instead of butchering a ton of poor animals that I don't think anyone would want me to see to do, I'm just gonna sell them. Make it someone else's problem. Okay, so Ithildin is done. That's very, very good. The next thing I'll probably want to research is elven fortifications, so I can get rid of the all of these sandbags. Sandbags don't really fit into the Lord of the Rings universe, and getting rid of them is going to be a top priority. Alright, Jeremiah, you are... I think he's been collecting stuff from all around the map. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this preferred and also include Lembas. And that way we don't store it all away. But the reason why I'm focusing on the Elvish bread, is the unbelievable benefits from being well-fed, moving faster, in less pain, higher consciousness. It's almost probably overpowering, but whatever. I'm okay with that. Oh, Shep's on a food binge. He's been cooking, and now he's binging on his own cooked food. Visitors from AI. So let's go ahead and change the toolkit. So events, or rather, what is the settings here? A duelist. Nope, sorry. I know you guys keep buying it. So here is the coins, 30 per interval every 2 minutes. And then subs do make more. They make an extra 10, plus a multiplier of 1.25. But what I was trying to change is the amount of options by vote. And there it is. Okay, so we have a little Malorn area. So the Ithildin research here allows for dwarven wall lamps. I'm going to put iron ones in. And these are light sources that don't need to be refueled, which is incredibly useful, as you can imagine. Which means these wood-based sconces we could get rid of. You, I think, are not out of food. Oh, let's hope he's not. Or at least, let's hope he can forage. And then we actually don't need light sources in bedrooms at all. Oh, Jeremiah just got inspired trade. That's great, because he's on a trade run. Queen Jenna just sent me some steel. Thank you. And Shep's binge was, whoa, that is a bright color. Was a result of his lack of drugs. He's a bit of an addict. Alright, so the only problem with the Dwarven lights, they are a little harsher on the eyes, not gonna lie. But it's gonna save me a ton of fuel. The other issue is they are made with components, and I'm out of components now. So that's something I'm gonna have to buy. That's a small price. Met peacefully on the road, sure. You've got hearts, lungs, kidneys. You guys are a little demented. Just gonna say it. A little disturbing what you have to sell. I'm gonna move on. Elven or organ traders. That is strange. Alright, looks like Celadry here. Yeah, you probably want some additional clothing. Man, we do not forage very much food. However, it is late spring, and we should be able to get our food sources by grazing. So those animals should be able to graze pretty easily. You think the blue light's pretty cool? I think it's pretty bright. Cram coming down from back, Roadrunner. Jeremiah is starving. Vulcan's Trader's coming in. Jeremiah starving is weird to me. So, what I might end up doing is having him settle a tile. I put a lot of food on him. Yeah, I'm going to have him settle a tile and just harvest a lot of berries and then move on. It's going to require a lot of cleanup, but I don't know where all of his pemmican must have just been immediately consumed by animals, I'm assuming. Little Yorkies that can't feed themselves. Well, Jeremiah's goes to White Castle. Yeah, this is what this is. Alright, so there's a well, let me zoom out. All set to harvest. Jeremiah, you're going to be set to grow and plant cut. And let's get some berries. Please, okay. I was about to say, please don't get food poisoning, and literally, that's the first thing that happens. Help wanted. Nearby settlement, Phallus contracts me with a special request for harvesting. All these little Yorkies are just eating all my food. And, the Tinker Lad here is just puking everywhere. So, the help wanted, where is this? That is a pretty far help wanted. Another thing I could do is to have someone in this group ride out with some extra food to go help him eat. And that's probably something I'm going to do. This shelf here should be for wood. And I'm going to have it be critical because I need to refuel it. My guess is the standard wood I have is just... I don't have a lot of it. One of the problems of living in a Malorn forest, it's pretty, but the leaves create a lot of cleanup. And then the trees, there's two types of wood that you yield from the trees. And that can actually be annoying because if I want to get regular wood, I have to avoid cutting down Malorn trees. And Malorn trees take so long to cut down that, they take so long to cut down that if you queue a bunch up, you end up with wood that you can't burn in a fire. Which isn't all that helpful. Alright, Rum. Let's see what they have to trade. I guess I could have sold my animals to this guy and just had Jeremiah turn around. Maybe that's really what I should do. Wait for a trade to come in. And do it that way. Unfortunately, they don't have... Yeah, they don't have any wood. Alright, Jeremiah, how are you doing? Here's the 3 choices that you have from before. He's again starving. No, quit eating my berries, doggies. You're gonna literally get me killed. Oh, they have components. Thanks for the reminder. Yes, that's a good call. Go back out there. Cramp coming down. Hunger problem solved. Well, it's on the wrong tile, but thanks. Alright, so the Tinker Lad is resting on the ground. That's... unfortunate, but, you know, these things happen. Let's buy their components. Whoa, they have a lot of components. I'll buy 30. Why not? That will allow me to pretty much illuminate anything I want for a very, very long time, because components aren't a common resource used in this. I would say the important things to illuminate are going to be, the hospitals. Maybe a prison. My workshop. And then this area I'd like to get rid of at some point. Maybe not. This area I can already get rid of. There's even an iron shelf here that I don't have room for anywhere. I can put backup food in there. Meteorite. Well, let's hope it's a useful material. Another thing I want to do up here is to grow some crops that are hobbit specific, which I think would only be pipeweed. My worry is, of course, that these guys get constantly addicted, but we will run that risk. Raid coming in from the Herodrim, not too many of them, and a meteorite of compacted machine. Oh, well, that helps, but it's unfortunately for me where Jeremiah is. But I don't know. Hopefully we use it or something. Another raid from the Herodrim. Oh no, this isn't from Herodrim. This is from the human skins. The human skin wearing tribe, you know, those friendly folk. Alright, Foley, you're about the happiest that I've got here. Celadry and Damien, let's get you up here as well. Got some raids coming. Nope. Usually I let them run, but not this time. Oh, the human skins are definitely going to get themselves elf annihilated. There's no question about that. Oh, Cag, how did it feel to pick a fight with a swarm of elves? Probably not so healthy. Okay, we're slowly illuminating with the dwarven lights, and that's going to save us a whole lot of wood over time. Okay, that caravan's leaving. Got a whole bunch of animal starvation. Okay, please do not get food poisoning again. And these little animals are like locusts. I hate to say it, but I can't seem to stockpile enough berries for them at all. What I should do is send back up and have it be a hunter that can butcher. Because I don't think Jeremiah is going to be able to feed this. He's trying. Okay, so he doesn't have food poisoning anymore, which is good. He's running around the map trying to feed everybody and can't get enough. I think what I'll do is I'm going to turn back. I'm going to form Caravan and just leave. And we'll return home and wait for a trade to come by the Yorkies. I tried. My animals are able to eat in the rec room, yes. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I have some animals. I'll remove them from that bench. There's a lot of animals that have free range because they're haulers, and I don't really mind where they go. And then some of the animals are on wide grazing. And as far as wide grazing is concerned, they're not. We'll keep them out. We'll have them graze for their own food. Can I make components? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's just things you buy. But I could be wrong about that. Looks like we are going to need some more lamps. Probably will need the one. 50%. Yeah, it's 50% illuminated. I guess I'm also going to need one here. Whoop, that's a light post. The light post is external only, but they're pretty cool looking. Oh, hey, hello. Startling. I'll put some external light posts as well. Celadry. I know it's raining, but maybe we can burn them through the rain. Nope. I'll try that twice. Oh my god, this is taking too long. Of course you're gonna starve. Please no sickness. Okay. Hopefully that's enough food for him to get home. Neutral bad or neutral? There's the choices. Definitely I could go ahead and explore the castle ruins. I actually plan to. More components. Ouch, these are expensive. Yeah, they were intended to be. And they're on the wrong tile as well. You guys are sending me a lot of components, and none of them I'm going to be able to capitalize on. Maybe I'll leave that other tile up and go to it with Sasquatch at some point. Okay, we definitely need some hunting. Gonna kill a bunch of doe, stag, boars. Okay. Elven carved embrasures are done, or however you pronounce that. I think the long blades and plate armor would be really nice for Reyna, specifically. So I'm going to get that underway. A little worried about her getting hurt. Here's those lovely light posts. Chocolate coming from Alex Sark. Simple meals from Crawl. And another food binge because he really wants his drugs. Alright, so please no man-hunting birds. A baker. He's being chased. He is human. Sorry, buddy. You are going to be banished. I know. It's a sad requirement that I've made. But a lot of my other series get sort of out of control population. One of the things I was actually thinking about doing for this series is a raid. Oh, right, that's on the other tile. That's really not going to be a problem. Is to allow for one of the changes I want to make is to allow for people to be, rather than banished, just retired. The idea is that in this series, people are going to suffer injuries often, right? Because there is a limited amount of armor, and I'm planning on defending against swarms of goblins and maybe even fire drakes and things like that. And as a result, you know, there will be a lot of attackers, and I'm sure people will get hurt, and I want them to be able to retire rather than to fight forever. Raining again. I'm going to make simple meals to 20 rather than 40. Hoping for Lembas more. We have a bunch of Yorkies that can't even feed themselves. That's a little bit frustrating. What about kibble? Let's unsuspend the whole kibble thing and start to make kibble for them. Yeah, so the idea of a retirement system would allow for more viewers to get additional characters and for people that have been severely wounded, because there is no prosthetics. You know, there is like peg legs and things like that. If you lose an arm, there is no like getting an arm back, essentially. It would definitely allow for an easier passage of wounded heroes to be honored and not forgotten. This is the nicest way to put it. You and your little pipeweed. Now, this passage looks nice, though. Whole idea is up. Let's go for it. Okay. No goal. Go on an adventure. My choice. Or an armory for guards to suit up in. Increase skill, medicine for Lorlando. Lorlando's kind of our medicine/science guy, isn't he? He's very happy doing that, too. Which I'm pleased about. We're getting some... Yeah, we have a lot of hunted animals. I would say at this point, we do no longer have a need for meat just yet. But what I will do is clear out the smaller animals. I'm hoping to change the creatures that we find on this map. So I'm going to hunt the small ones. Plus, it's shooting skill. Honing our skills against small creatures is sort of sad, but, you know, it is what we do. I'm also changing these walls over from their natural tile to one of thicker construction. New area revealed? Not really. So something I could do is wide grazing is going to include this area. There's plenty of berry bushes and those Yorkies that I want to sell. At least eat that. New lovers, Jeremiah and Derry. Alright. Does... That's a thought. So now I'm going to design a hybrid house, one of both hobbit and human construction. Was not expecting that. So wide grazing, I'm going to allow them to, yeah, I'm just going to target some of the berry bushes here. Hope that I've got, I don't know, some traders coming to relieve me. Legacy of Steve sending me herbal medicine. And Derry leveling up in crafting. Psychite T from JFK wanting the adventures. And Savior, thanks for the sub. Alright, Sass. Let's go ahead and work on a hybrid bedroom. I guess he's working on a wall. That might be a little bit more important. Crowfather, thanks for the sub. Oh, here's another Core Talker event. Just a reminder to all of you, you have to go ahead and whisper Rad Twitchbot for this. So the event, I have 2 polls at once. Let me try to... that's going to cover up a lot of real estate. Kind of works. A lot of stuff going on here, isn't it? Fit it all in. Okay. Well, that kind of works. Good enough. Item stash quest. Advanced components. That's kind of funny. I tried to strip out advanced components out of the game, and clearly had failed to do so. You can't buy them. I guess you can only get item stash quests, but oh well. Druzel, thanks for the sub. You guys are great. Alright, Jeremiah, I know you want to sleep with Derry. I'm working on it, or rather, Sasquatch. Well, actually, you're a constructor, Jeremiah. How about you work on it? It makes sense for you to be the constructor of hybrid bed. Gonna have him queue up a whole bunch of that. And what I'm gonna do is, this will be a half earthen, half limestone domicile. And then what I will need to do is remove the roof off of where the earthen stuff is being built, because otherwise it won't get built. And let's go ahead and make a double bed. Gonna make a Malorn wood one. And he wants to build the bed for himself. We got a raid coming in of Dwarven Bandits, but they are super sad for you guys. Alright, let's do another Torikataka event. All of the components on this second tile, I'm going to abandon because I feel bad that there was a huge raid coming and it couldn't attack me. That's kind of silly. Arctic Fox is attacking Horse 1 for food. No. Animals. Horse 1. Go to the farm. Where is Horse 1? I can't really imagine a little fox, like, hunting a horse. That doesn't... I really just can't even picture that working out in the horse's favor. But Foley's pretty far away. As is Celadry. Where is Damien? Damien, you're closest, maybe. You're also moved the fastest. Oh, here's Horse 1, and he's being chased. Okay, it is a teeny tiny little foal, so I guess it actually does make sense. Don't do it, Fox. No, don't do it. I think I'm gonna have to euthanize this horse. Even if it did survive. That's one of the problems of having so many animals, is it's really challenging to feed them all. And then they have to graze, and in the act of grazing, they're gonna constantly get themselves hunted from predators. Surprised the grizzly bear hasn't come after me yet. Prison rescue request. Prisoner held by Dwarven bandits. Definitely you are a dwarf. You're 109 years old. So we could go ahead and go to that one. And I think next... Actually, you know, it's 11 in the morning. Let's go on a little... What kind of food stocks do I have, actually? You know what I'm going to do? Forget the fine meals. I want to build up some cram. Let's build up a nice stockpile of 300 cram. But we, right now, only have... Yeah, we don't have a lot of vegetables. So I'm going to zoom out and set berry bushes for harvest. And that way we can make cram. This map is full of berries to be picked. Why is it green just got here? It is because I have Dwarven lights set up instead of torch lamps. They don't need refueling, but they do cast a glow. If this becomes a problem, I can modify the Lord of the Rings, or Lord of the Rims mod to remove the glow. Bot broke. Let's see. I'm going to turn on... Okay, I cleared it, and if we end up getting more breaks, I will figure out what is causing it. Dwarven Goods Trader, uncle of Foley, is showing up, and they have Dwarven Goods, so that should be interesting. Shep, are you over your addiction? No, you are not. You're 93%. It's pretty good. One horse died. Yes, that was the horse that was bit by the Arctic fox and lost a leg in the attack. So I was going to euthanize it anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this pull. It's about dead even. So I can set up an armory, and I can go on an adventure. Man, that is a scary blow. So the armory... I think I'm going to set the armory up here. I'm also going to remove all of the sandbags. Well... And for now, I'm going to replace some of this with really tough walls. Skill increase is what you all look to be voting for. I suppose come daybreak, I'm also going to go on an adventure. Ideally, I would like some more cram. We've got a little bit. We got about 100. Wow. Where did all that come from? Man, we filled up real quick full of stuff. I do have the double bed. Okay, we should have... Let's work on this. Jeremiah, come over here. Set owner, Jerry, and Jeremiah. Oops. Uninstall this bed so it's not a, and I misclicking. So it's not a barracks. And now we have a spare bed. Sorry, Shep. You're sort of lonely out there. We'll try to add door pop. Increase skill. Bunch for celadry for construction. Okay. Not an amazing constructor to begin with, but that could be useful. Change Jeremiah's... Yeah, he's stuck with grow. Good point. Thank you. Little friendly reminder. So our big defensive wall is sort of disassembled at the moment. I'm going to have to fix that. Who's starving? Shep? You don't need to starve. Alright, plate armor is done. That was pretty quick. Long blades would be pretty nice. Devil Strand, I think, would be amazing. Let me get Devil Strand. Sasquatch really enjoys what he's doing right now. Okay, we are building up our cram from all the berries that we're harvesting. I'm going to leave the lembas to fully grow, because it's going to... Oh, wow, that almost fell on our heads. I guess I need to put... Have it be a little bit lower. Components coming down, all I can afford. One component, yeah, it's okay. It helps. The Dwarven... goods people, where'd they go? Did I wait too long? Yeah, I did. That's a big mistake. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, they're not around. Alright, so now we are supporting the overhead mountain, and we can remove that stuff. Looking the corpses away. I think what I'm going to need to do is to allow the stone cutting again, just to get rid of that lime that was there. Can I sandbag the corner? What I'm going to do is Elven Embrasure defenses here. Oh, apparently it can only support heavy. Ooh, that is a That's good to know. So I'm going to have a shooting box there instead. I'm going to leave a lot of this wall alone then. So this will all get walled up, I guess. And then I'm going to have a little door here for a fishing wharf. Not that there is fishing, but let's pretend. And we'll have a, maybe an iron gate. More components coming down. I don't really need components. I just want to make this clear. Like, don't have a really high need for components. So I don't mind them, but I feel like I'm being sent way more than I could possibly ever use. Alright, these pots here. No medicine, no drugs, copy. I don't want to be storing my meds where I store my meat. Herbal meds last a lot longer naturally, so you don't really need to do that. Is there a fishing mod? There is. The issue, of course, is I tend not to want to introduce too many mods, especially if they're unnecessary. And you really don't see fishing happen in Lord of the Rings. So it's just a little flavor that I have a dock there, but doesn't serve a purpose. Well, you are going to be happy. All right, come daybreak, we're going to go on an adventure. Now that I have the cram, I have 120 cram. That's going to have to be enough. Salted medicine, yeah. Gonna hurt like hell? Probably. Food delivery service? It's like frozen, doesn't even know how to attack me. Kibble sent from Otter Dancing. And Shield sending the boar who... I don't even know what it's doing. Oh, it's blind. It doesn't know how to... Oh, it's not entirely blind. So we have a ton of, like, squirrel meat and stuff like that that is just sort of rotting out here. But I guess we don't really need it. Oh, yeah, Smeagol fishes. But probably not the way, any of the people that inhabit this, area would fish. So we are pretty good on cram. Now, the adventure. I owe you an adventure. So, the things that can carry is Jag, Crawl. I'm going to leave Athena home because she's pregnant. Camasia. And that's the 3, I guess. So we'll send 3 adventurers. I'm going to send Damien, Jeremiah, and Foley. We will take all the cram and some simple meals, and hopefully they don't decay too quickly. A bedroll. And I'm going to take some plain leather, light leather, pigskin, bearskin, all that stuff. Maybe not the bearskin. To sell. Let's go ahead and empty out our armory of stuff we don't need. So the adventure here is going to start off with a simple trade. And then it's going to become adventuring. So we're going to start by trading. Jellin. Okay, I get it. Only 9. Okay, that's plenty of food. So, my adventurers. Oh, yeah. What about the animals? I'm gonna send the animals as well. Noah. Lucius. Name's a Yorkie Confucius. Seriously? And then I'm going to keep all the males and sell the females. So, females, sorry. Just don't want to be overrun by puppies. And I'm going to do the same with the rams as well. I think the ewes... Well, no, I actually have... Well, maybe the ewes give me milk. So Frost and X42 could stick around. As far as the horses go, Jag, you're already in the caravan. I don't know about horses. I could use some additional horses. Alright, so that's a big old caravan there. And then as far as assignments go, Jeremiah is already on travel. Damien's on travel. And Foley, you're on travel. Everybody else is going to be on meals. As soon as Shep is over his... Okay, he's 98%, so he's really close. I'm going to put him on... Oh. Hey, the trees are in season. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that the... They changed color like that. Alright, so up here, I'm going to destroy that entirely, and wide grazing is going to include this hayfield. And I'll harvest some of it, but not a lot of it. I know a lot of you are getting sold, a lot of the animals are getting sold. This isn't a series about animal husbandry. So I apologize if your kindred spirit is being vended. Ram coming down from Legacy of Steve. Whole bunch of squirrel meat. Alright, come on, there we go. We're off. I already have 0 days of food. What? How is that even possible? So, let's take a quick look at travel. Pemmican, cram, okay. And meals. I don't know. Maybe all the animals are eating it out of... Eat me out of house and home. Terrible. Quit eating all my food. I'm gonna starve to death. So, the barracks that I owe y'all. Let's get that set up. I'm gonna put a temporary door here. Eventually, we're gonna have a grand door. And we have more beavers. And a raid of... Oh, well. Raid. There's only 2 of them. But my animals are in danger, so... Get them to the farm. Reds, turn around. Celadry, Jordan, Dairy, Raina, and Sasquatch. Let's get you out here. Protecting the animals. Sasquatch, I hope you're a good sprinter. I have you run straight at him. Oh, he moves at 5.7. Yeah, he is a good sprinter. Don't bring a bow to an axe fight. Oh, you cut off his arm. Yep. Alright, well, that fight's over. So I've got 19 days to hit up the dwarf toy makers, which should be plenty of time. Ava Lakia is the Labrador. Yes. So this is going to be my barracks here. And we've got some Haradrim coming in. They look pretty cool. Angry Haradrim music. Okay. Celadry, Jordan, Dairy. Down there. Sasquatch and Raina over here. Sasquatch, did you ever get patched up? You did. Where is Reyna? Oh, you're out of the base. I'm glad I ordered you to move. Oh, the current construction of bridge is done. So what I'm going to need to do is to expand the bridge project. I'm obviously designing this to be a death march for would-be enemies. So we'll get that continued. This terrible, terrible death march. But now's not the time to queue up construction projects. Alright, so here's my bow people. They can shoot through this wall, if you were wondering. Alright, let's all focus fire. And I'm also going to release animals. I don't do that very often. We got a Mad Stag coming in. Smoke Leaf Joints from Alex. The Stags from AI. And Kibble from Crash. Alright, lifting everything. Sasquatch, how'd you fare? Minor cuts and bruises. Reyna didn't fare as well. You know what I'm going to need to do is to make plate armor for Reyna. It's dramatically long overdue. And we'll get that queued up. My herbalist... Punching noises. Oh. Ah, the Mad Stag. I forgot about that. Oh, you had Psych IT. So... yeah, about that. Can't really close that gate, can I? Okay, guys, I know you're cut a little bit, but... I forgot about this stag. Time Bomb, thanks for the resub. Right and run. The door closed behind it. You do know you could just go around. I'm not going to tell him. Oh, we're eating stag meat tonight. Okay, so we have 94 cram. I don't think that's being calculated to the food that I have. If I check my needs, my guess is Foley does end up eating the cram. Alright, let's tend to them. Got steel coming in for some equipment. Thanks, Alex. I'm definitely going to need to add some additional hospital beds. Ghostface, you slipped through the cracks. I'm going to butcher you. I'm sorry about that. I meant to send you on your way, but somehow failed to do so. I won't be making 2 trips. Alright, Smoke Leaf coming from Alex with the message that children should not do it. And a whole bunch of steel from Phoenix, or I should say from Jeremiah. Jeremiah funding. I think I will start investing in gear for everybody. That's going to be a high priority. So hare, raccoon, squirrel. What I'm going to do is not include them in the corpses here. And just let them rot out there. I know it's terrible, but... squirrel. Rats. Anything really small, I'm just going to let rot. Iguana. Hare. Where's the raccoon? Raccoon. Oh, Celadri's throwing a party. She likes to be the only elf in the colony. Have you run out of food? Oh, yeah, you have run out of food. All of these animals are, I guess, not grazing? Maybe there's some error or problem with the mod that doesn't allow grazing, but really soon we're going to be on the road, and we're only a day away, so they'll have to face a little malnutrition for a day. Not the worst ever. And really soon, back home, we're going to have a huge harvest of lembas, so that will be quite nice. We still have alpha beavers that are tearing up the forests, but we haven't really prioritized them. Yeah, I saw those messages before, grazing in my walls. I could do that. I just don't know if there's enough nutrients in my walled up areas. We'll see. Now that I've culled a huge amount of my population, that would probably work. That, and I have I've got a farm for them. Alpha Beaver Revenge on Droiden. No, it's already in Pain Shock. I think you're fine. Oh no, maybe it's this one? Nope, it's the one in Pain Shock. Yep. 6 squires chasing a elf child. I don't think this elf child's an elf child. Sorry, I'm gonna ignore the message. I know it's awful. Note. Not even witty, I should say. Not note. Not even witty. An elf child would be hundreds of years old, not days old. The idea here is to make people that are coming to attack me to march basically along the perimeter of the lake so that I have easy shots on them. Age for hobbits are about the same age for humans. They, I think, live a little bit longer, but more or less they have human-length lives. Now, if Banish was free, I would be happier to invite them in. But unfortunately, it's not. Wow, you guys got hungry real fast. Called grazing, do it. You're getting a little barracks up. And then I should add in some shelves. Oops. There we go. Squiggly shelves. And I might end up adding a door here in later. So for now, I'm not going to allow anything on these shelves. I will eventually. Dobby sending some... Ooh, a masterwork shelf. Great, because that's useful. Clear settings. Copy and paste, paste, paste. See these dead bodies anymore. Another really smart thing to do would be to add in a iron door here, and it looks like I'm going to need some additional iron. Morpheus, thanks for the resub. Let's get my iron. There's so much of it around here. Sasquatch is going to have a easy time supplementing. Caravan has arrived. I think it's... What, tame? Okay, trade. What I'm gonna do is, I would like to eat a few meals. Let's just sell all of them. We're getting a bad price because I'm starving and whatnot, but... I mean, you know, these things are fine. There's not a better solution here. Alright, so I'm paying for a whole lot of lavish meals, but given how hungry I've made them, I think that's just. No one pays for... let's see. Hyperweave. Mithril, Dwarven King. Okay, 18,000. I don't think I'll be affording that anytime soon. I'd like to make my own gear. On additional thought. Let's get some teas for these guys. And head to the castle room. Look at them, all eaten and whatnot. Oh, we have a shield that we couldn't sell, so I'm just going to dump it. So eventually what I plan on having is probably tougher embrasures along these walls, allowing the shooting of people over here, and then we can retreat back further into the mountain. I do plan on being super cheeky about our defenses here. And then once I get a decent amount of defenses in and people with the capacity to... Oh, here we are in the castle ruins. It says it's guarded by mechanoids, but I know that's not true. There's nothing, and these castle ruins are true and utter ruins. Might be a room back there. Let's explore it. Well, I don't think there's much here. There's some fermenting barrels. Alright, Jeremiah. Do what we can see. No, it's just mountain. Wow. Well, there's a door. Oh yeah, there is a door. Some smoke leaf. Okay, well, that was underwhelming, but, you know, can't all be amazing. There's some fermenting barrels I could bring home, but I don't think I'm going to, because you don't really need to. Let's go to the hostage. This is guarded by 6 enemies, so it's a 3 versus 6. Good luck to them. Money's on me. It was an adventure. Just not a whole lot of stuff there. Oh. Sorry, Ghostface. I was pretty sure I was butchering you. But I think my animal handler left the map, so... That's an ugly way to die. What about the rest of you? You all are super, super hungry. Alright, so we have Devil Strand. But clearly, what I need to do is... Wide grazing is going to include my meat stocks. It's very easy for me to hunt, and my dogs are getting super, super hungry, and I just don't have the stuff for kibble. You know what I could do is, let's harvest some of the hay, and then we'll be able to make a whole bunch of kibble. Who is my... Uh-oh. No longer able to release Athena. I want to cut just enough, at least for Rum or Shep to start butchering. Caravan request. Herbal. They want a bunch of herbal medicine. They'll give me a legendary foil helmet and goblin armor. No, I don't think I'll be doing that. Animals are set to farm, not graze. Yes, let me fix that. That's entirely my fault. Thanks, Klein. Droiden. Don't worry so much about hunting right now. Alright, all of the animals should be okay. Kibble coming down from back road. We are cutting a path towards the prisoner camp. The iron nodes here are huge. Rum and Shep are probably making... Yep, they are making kibble now. And we're starting to get Lembas as well. Alright, I think that's probably enough iron for now. We have a ton of it. Okay, so they have plenty of food. You know what I'll do? I am going to I'll allow them to graze here. I'm going to harvest this, and just make a ton of kibble and not have to worry about it for a very long time. Alright, here's the rescue. So, animals, let's get you in a corner where you can't get hurt as easily. And you are indeed a dwarf. Cool. I was really hoping you were. And you're being guarded by a bunch of melee dwarves. Well, I have very bad news for melee dwarves. Damien here is really good at shooting you all. I hope. Now there's 6 of them, we only need to kill 3. Ha! Oh, another one down. You know, let's keep stealing their lunch money. That's pretty much what we're doing now, is we're taking their food. Thanks for the bits, Blue. I need to start making custom badges, don't I? Alright, well, we're here. We rescued Glitch. These guys, these little dwarf bandits that had them, had captured, him, were... Free prisoner? Whoa! Keep your shirt on, man. Like, I know you're free and all, but, like, you're not that kind of free. Let's uninstall this bedroll. Oh, don't arrest him. I just misclicked. Fine. Yeah. We'll resolve this. Without the murder of the person that we were meant to grab. So let's count this as a little misunderstanding. Or Fight Club? It's a Fight Club initiation. Alright. My bad. Totally clicked the wrong thing there. And the net result was rather hilarious. I was trying to uninstall the bird bed, and ended up punching him unconscious. You know, like, totally normal behavior. Alright, let's rescue him. And 5 minutes from now, I'm going to assign him to one of you guys. So if you are a subscriber of mine, all you gotta do is have typed something in the last 15 minutes in general chat, and that makes you eligible. Hey, Jeremiah, you want to practice your doctoring? And the rest of you could just sort of hang out. There wasn't really much else at this outpost here. There's just some food. Well, good job, I guess, sort of. Barely. You know, whatever. It happens. So they have their kibble. Good. I guess what that means is I should keep hay here, right? So I'm going to keep hay on this shelf, and that allows me to make kibble more easily. What I will do is have a bill for kibble that is small, and only will you do it when there's people near the, there's kibble near the shelf. Pack of survival meals from MRE. Oh my god, that is so fitting. Mallow wood from Drew. Thank you, guys. I need a research project. So I did get Double Strand kind of a while ago. Chocolate would be awesome, but let me think about something better. So we have a prison with no prisoner containment. Elf weapons would be pretty nice as well. Same with their furniture. Let's get some furniture. Get them comfortable. Alright, so Glitch is fully healed, just not able to walk yet. Which is entirely full responsibility. That was my fault. Blindness. Yikes, that is a brutal event to have happen. I mean, I guess Jordan's already half blind, but... Alright, so he's no longer incapable of walking. Let's get him home. Reform Caravan. I'm gonna put him on crawl and have Damien walk, because Damien's gonna be a lot faster. I don't eat goblin food, so forget that. I'm gonna also leave behind all the weapons here. I don't really care for them either. Haven't even really looked at the stats of Glitch, who's going to be assigned in just a second here. But I'll do that. I just want to give you all a little bit more time to vote or to type stuff to allow you all to be assigned to him. Ambrosia from Glitch. Happy about the rescue of his... Well, I mean, doesn't necessarily mean you're getting him, but the rescue of the guy that was sort of named after you. Alright, so now that we have a full shelf of stuff here... What I'm going to do is to allow weapons and apparel here. I don't really care what. This will just be arms and armor. In other words. That all set up. Alright, Shep. Let's have you haul some hay. Oh man, he really can't haul much at all. I think part of that is my fault. He doesn't have a backpack. So, let's do that. I had made room out here to move the tailor. Combat supplier from the Shire. Oh, that's gonna be funny. Hobbit traveler pack. Let's make this out of cloth. Sasquatch, get you cue that up. Alright, I'm not gonna forget to trade with this group here. I've been doing that a lot. So Rum, this is on you. You're already standing right there. Perfect. How'd you come by a Galbo? Seriously? Well, you guys don't actually have a lot of stuff. But alright, that's fine. The Traveler's Pack is now done. And Shep should be able to haul a lot more stuff as a result. And the Caravan just arrived. So now that the Caravan's arrived, Glitch is going to be assigned. So let's take a look at Glitch. He's an artist, a crafter, good with animals, construction, melee, mining. He's incapable of everything. He's kind, nimble, and cyclically dull. He's kind of amazing. He's just... Yeah. Pretty good character right there. Well, good luck. I'm rolling it. Irina, congratulations to you. So the thing I have to ask you is, what sort of dwarf name do you want your dwarf? I'm gonna name TBD, or to be named. To be named. And you can just let me know what kind of dwarf name you want for your 109-year-old male dwarf. I don't think you should be a hunter. So, what you can do is... I guess Derry is about the same art skill. I guess it really doesn't matter who does art. We'll figure out what you're good at. You're also good at mining. Great. And construction. So just message me for your name, and I'll get that all set up for you. Got really stormy. Really stormy. Beer coming down from Shield. Thanks, Shield. Paul's checking out the furniture over here. So I am researching elf furniture, which would be real nice once we get it. Tattered apparel. To be named has tattered apparel. Okay, to be named here needs dwarven clothing. So let's get that set up. We want to make, I think these are dwarf pants and dwarf tunic. I'm going to make these out of pants out of bear skin. And the tunic out of light leather. I kind of wish dwarf pants were called dwarf pants and not just pants, because they're a little confusing. No problem. Take your time. You don't need to come up with an answer immediately. So, these bearskin pants are simple pair of dwarven pants. Perfect. Oh, these, for global work speed, dwarven pants. But we took them off. Oh, also assignments. Yes. So you need to be assigned to dwarves and dwarf social drugs. As far as hobbit social drugs go, here's the thing. I don't really... I'll try to put them back on a drug schedule here, but I'm really worried about frequency. So I'm going to have frequency as every 5 days and just let them use ambrosia when they're really low, pipeweed when they're quite low, beer when they're down to 50, forget mead, or forget beer, just use mead down to 50, and tea at like 80%, maybe every 3 days. Only carry around the tea with you, and hopefully this is a good enough dwarf drug habit where they don't get themselves messed up. Damien just leveled up in medicine, and Dub leveled up rum for social. Alright, so there's a tunic, and then he's also... Let's see, we want to probably make armor as well. Oh, I still haven't even started the plate armor. Sasquatch, come on. Alright, so here's the plate armor for Reyna. Trying to keep Reyna nice and alive. Another obvious thing I need to do is mining out another bedroom. So for now, Foley, you should probably sleep in your own bedroom. And then this is going to be for to be named. To be named is in the hospital. Look at all my beautiful elvish bread. Love it. Manhunter pack of raccoons. Gross. Run, Jeremiah, run. Have we been working on this bridge? Work on that part later. Alright, so the elven furniture is done. Let's do armor for the elves. Droidin and Derry and Celadry and Damien. Let's go shoot some raccoons. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind real quick. Let's go with Grand Gates. Foley and Sasquatch are awake. bring him down here. What, I have a boar? No, I don't. Oh, I do have a boar. Wait, why do I have a boar? Oh, this boar was just attacking. Okay, we're good. Jordan, thanks for showing up super late. Sonics, thanks for the silver. Psych IT from Alexander. What can you do about that? I'm not sure. Sorry, Alex. Take a drink for me. Finally caught a stream. Man in disguise. Thank you. Han sent me the raccoons and beer from Crowfeather. Hanova. All right, sure. Hanova it is. And I'm going to try to get Hanova nice and outfitted with good stuff soon. Hanova, the toy maker. So we're still, I don't know how effective my purge of small animals is really taking place. What I was really hoping is for Lorien white stags. Marriage is on. What? You guys just got together. I mean, I guess if you're facing like swarms of goblins and fire drakes, maybe you're more prone to marriage. That could be. It just seems so sudden. Klein, you want to start a second poll? Seems like we're doing a pretty good job of whatever we need to do, and I wouldn't mind a second poll. Damien would be way more effective without hauling. Take a look. Skill. Damien's better at medicine. We're getting the bridge project set up. Oh, this is going to be so awesome when it's done. Fire creativity, rum. Oh, you're still a xenophobe. Yeah, you're not going to make many friends in this community. So I would say that I'm going to cut my farm in half here. Which makes sense. I'm also not going to allow sewing. Because this is my... Well, maybe we don't need that wide. This is just for my armory. The last big invasion was on the wrong tile, yes. And I wouldn't mind that being rectified at some point. I think we're a little low on regular wood. So well, we have a lot of these trees queued up to cut. What I ought to do is to figure out the full dimensions of this. Man, we are constantly in need of farming, aren't we? Figure out the dimensions of that really nice grow zone and then lay it all out. Now, I do have some Haradrim and human skin wearing tribe nearby. That wouldn't be a terrible goal, but it is up to you guys. And Nova. You know what I want to do for Hanova is to... Well, I can't really make... Okay, I can make chain coat and longbeard helmet. Heavy plate helmet as well. So let's get Reyna queued up first. But Sass, I want you to smith over construct. Smith and Taylor. Great. Removal of xenophobe. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's the sort of worry is if we're all working together, having a xenophobic cook seems a little strange to me. Animals, the ones that are trained. Okay, we need to do some additional training, I think. Who's my handler? Droiden, no, not Rum. Droiden, you're gonna do the handling first and foremost. Okay, so this entryway is getting pretty close to completion, and that is going to be very terrible for anyone trying to attack the community, as they have to march all the way around, getting shot by arrows the whole time. Gary's leveling up in crafting. Cool. Hey, does one of the dwarves... Well, actually, we couldn't do that with the dwarf. Maybe Reyna. I'm going to have... I'm going to mine up this uranium. Maybe I'm going to make a giant mace. So that if we end up getting having the opportunity to capture... There's really not ever going to be an opportunity to, like, fight elves or hobbits. They're just not hostile. But... yeah, I don't know. Maybe we don't need the uranium. But I like uranium anyway. It glows so good. Helps you grow extra limbs. Oh, Sasquatch. 13% with this steel armor. Or 13 work left. So close. Just finish. Ta-da! And Reyna, you are so excited that you're going to wake up in the middle of the night upon hearing that it's finished and throw that on. She is a tough cookie now. Now I'm not going to worry so much about fielding her in combat. Now, Saporades, well, with Saporades in mind, yes, the whole back walls are certainly not even close to sapper-proof. Let's get some hay. And then I want to start to have a variety of crop. So we've got... Oh my god, we have so much stuff. Do I even know how to make tea? I do. Okay. So the elven bread loaf I'm going to do until I have 20. And the grind flour I'm going to do until I have 20. Or actually, we end up... I'll do until 100. These shelves, this one is not going to be for bread. This one will be. This one will be only bread. Everybody loves that bread. Alright, so the entryway is really, really close to being done. Ambrosia coming from Crawl, thanks. Alright, I'm going to put tea leaves here as a critical priority. Plant matter, psychoid. And then at the bottom of this, we will make psychite tea until I have, let's say, 50. And when we make it, we are going to take it to... I'll drop on floor. I'd like to take it to temp meals, so I'm going to add drugs to this for psychite tea, just so that it's starting to count. And take it to temp meals. Great, purchased. Beautiful for Hinova. He's a handsome... Oh, pink hair, too. Ew. So now we should start mining up a bedroom. That will be in due time. Love the hair. And another sort of goal would be to create a shooting cavern around here. That's probably a longer term goal. We don't need that so urgently. My goodness, you guys find so quickly. Poll 2 is up. Awesome. Here is the second episode poll. Build better furnished rooms, better armory, better armor for the armory, or council hall for representatives of each race. Nova is no longer cyclically dull. And, okay, that's laid out nicely. I like how the options here, there's not one super clear winner. It's sort of up for grabs, which means they're all three great options. Keep that poll up for a while. Flower path is going to look so pretty. Yeah, well, a lot of my series are very like super efficient, just like the most efficient I can design something. And this one I aim to have it be a little bit more pretty and more roleplay. Hence, you know, the fishing docks and just all sorts of flavor stuff like that. Jeremiah, I really want you to finish his bed. And Nova, you live here now. We will get a door for you. Trait purchased fast learner for Hanova, and Derry has an inspiration for surgery. We did end up with the elven furniture, so lounge beds. Let's get some of those. Malorn lounge beds. Jeremiah, it's all up to you. I'm gonna leave this poll open because it's not clear what the winner is yet. The lounge beds are awesome. Here's the difference. Well, I'd like to compare good with good. So this Malorn regular bed is rest effectiveness 108, immunity gain 107. This lounging bed, immunity gain 115, rest effectiveness 130. They're insanely strong. I am only going to allow elves to sleep on them, however, because they're sort of racial beds. But I might put them in the hospital for immunity gain factor reasons. You know, the elves know how to heal you, right? That's sort of the concept. God, that is... I might have to recolor the lights here. They are just oof on the eyes. So this is the best hospital bed I've got yet, and immunity gain is up to 115. So there is no like hospital beds because this is sort of a, you know, this is Lord of the Rings. It's not going to have super advanced stuff like that, but that hospital will be, yeah, elves being healers is pretty canon. You're absolutely right. I'm sticking with that canon. Oh, looks like we're getting our tea supply. So this, we are going to need another shelf for tea. Oh, this is a pantry shelf. Well, okay, that's fine. Whatever. Drugs for ambrosia. We'll go here. And then I'll get another one for tea. My tea shelf up there. And Jeremiah, you've been having a nice day with your fiance and all that. Oh, you know what? This should be a regular shelf. Not a pantry shelf. That was the problem I had. So, regular shelf. The tea. And it's masterwork. Look at you. So this will have the psychic tea. I might need to expand this a little bit so that it has all the varieties of different foods and whatnot. I'm not sure I'm digging this ominous music. What's going to happen to me? Why is the world so angry? So I think the elves wouldn't want paved paths to their bedrooms. They just would prefer to walk amongst nature. But I think what I could do for them is pretty it up over here a little bit as well. So we'll put some roses 1 and roses 2. As terms of furniture, we also have some elven chairs, and I think we're going to introduce some elven chairs into the dining room. So much lembas corn. Alright, so let's go lembas flour up to 150. Trait, industrious for rumrarium. Nice, faster cook. Alright, Shep, you're gonna sleep here. I'm not gonna run a road out to there yet. Heavy metal plate. That's definitely Raina's. I'll get her to wear it. Ambrosia cover down from Crawl. Thank you. And now for the poll that you all voted on. The Council Hall's the clear winner. So I'm going to get that going in just a second. So, the question is where? Well, I would say actually, before I even answer that question, I probably need dice events. I probably first need to decide, not so much where, but to get the architecture styles of all of the races. And that way, our council halls all look, you know, like they belong to the race that they represent. Bad number 2 seems to be the clear winner so far. And Nova, I'm sorry that we haven't smoothed out your bed yet. Plan on it. And the color change really makes it difficult to tell that this is even cycloid leaves. Hanova getting better at crafting. Okay, there we go. Now we're smoothing it out. Alright, I think my council halls will probably be on the outskirts. So what I think I'm going to do is to set up an area out here for the council halls. Longbeard dwarf chaincoat, nice. And dwarven grand gates, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna start to run the research for tier 1 weapons of everybody's race. Oh god, look at Reyna. He is tanky. Look at the forced assignments, though. Blue, Shep and Celadry getting the flu. Let's get... If you want to, keep running some events, Klein, feel absolutely free to do so. Rum and TX Sui formed a bond. That's sweet. I like that. Probably fed him some treats, dog treats, and he was like, you know what, dwarf, I like you. Gave him one of the trimmings? Yeah, probably. That's how my dogs like me. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my dogs in the room with me today. Apologize for that. Alright, how long until I get cut plant zone over here? I'm going to kill the herbal med zone. I probably have enough herbal meds. I have 100. I want to sort of clean this up and figure out where the rich soil is and then plant on it. So, work. I'm going to temporarily make plant cut super important. I think here I'm going to grow my hay. And not back there. Chocolate from Assassin Daybreaker. Thank you. I will enjoy it. So my council halls I think I'm going to put back here. If I'm able. Check wildlife. Oh my god, so many stags and does. Beautiful rain. And then in this pocket here, I'll have this psych. I'll do something else. For now, I'm gonna do rape. Gutworms! Man, I just keep getting sick. So Damien, Orlando, and Rum. And what that means is I'm gonna need another hospital bed. Well, they don't rest the whole time. So maybe I don't. Not yet. Oh, gutworms are annoying. In terms of... Well, I think all the immunity gain, it doesn't really matter what beds I'm on. Gutworms permanent? No, we'll get rid of the gutworms eventually. They're not our forever curse. So a lot of my plant cutters are deciding to cut down the trees that I had queued up long ago. Manhunter pack of man-hunting bad horses. Bad horses. Animals, let's get you all to the farm. And people, we'll get you all to home. I probably need to update what home is a bit. But for now, I guess where I have it painted is just fine. Celadry, you rest. Damien, let's get you out here. Visitor. Elf soldier. Uh-oh. You better come visit all the way into my base. So there's one horse stuck out here, but most of them are heading where they need to. So Foley and Sasquatch and Rum. Rum, that armor really wasn't for you. In fact, I'm gonna have you switch with Nova. And alright, the horses are stuck. Oh no, they actually broke a hole in my wall. Nasty little horses. Okay. Well, clearly these horses are cursed by some sort of dangerous being. Reyna, let's get you out here as well. Starvation, Damien. What do you go eat? Stupid gutworms. No, don't smoke leaf. Alright, popping this door open. Uh-oh. They got out. And they massacred this elf. So I'm going to try to rescue him. Him, her, her. Next chance I get. But here we go. Here's the fight I wanted. Oh, Celadry, you must have immunity, so we'll add you in. Come on, horses. Horse meat's back on the table, boys. Stupid gutworms making me puke instead of shoot. Rescue? I could imprison. Let's take a look. Yeah. It's going to make someone mad, but you have a fair point. Rum, Mr. Rum. We're gonna capture. I do want an elf, and they will owe me a life debt. So, yeah, we'll do it. Rescue the horses. I have enough horses. Oh, jeez. Angry little horse. Anova. Well, angry and dead little horse. Alright, Rum, as politely as you can, tell the dude he has no choice. He's joining me. But like I said, as politely as you can. I am not trying to make forever enemies. One of the goals is to befriend all of the races, so I'm not looking to piss off the High Council of Elves or whatever. That goes against one of my goals. But we are supposed to be adding people to the group as fast as we can as well. And the High Council is very pissed. So I would say probably the first thing I need to do is to offer them gifts. Where are they? Oh man, how far am I going to be traveling? Woodland Domain. I don't even know where I'm looking. Coastal. Rodrim. Holy moly, how far did this dude come to say hello? You guys probably see it. Shire. The Shire likes me. I don't even know where I'm looking. Do they even have a base of operations? Dwarven clans, hill clans? I don't know. Oh, here it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the blue diamonds. Okay. I will need to get together a whole lot of gifts to make that right. What happened here? Jeez Louise. Alright, Henova. Sorry to do this to you, but you are going to be our cleaner. Celadry's also doing it. It's not a romantic task, but is one dreadfully needed. I definitely pissed them off. That's on me. I feel like if they prison break, I shouldn't be allowed to stop them. Why is that? Not that I necessarily just don't disagree with you. I'm just sort of curious what your reasoning is. So the furniture here. Yes, I was going to add some Malorn wood elf chairs for our 2 elves. We have... I'm getting tier 1 of all weapons for all races. Animal restrictions should be lifted. Good point. Alright, so we have some elven chairs. What other furniture do we have? We have dwarven chandeliers. Got an iron chandelier in here. Out of these sconces. Elf tables. Razor boxes. Whole lot of horses to cut up. You know, you guys can put your creatures, right? Oh, you know what? Maybe horses aren't included. Oh, they are. Oh, Shep is just sick and waiting to recover from the flu. Alright, Rum, you do it. No, don't make kibble. When we make kibble, we ought to bring it to a designated spot rather than carry it over. But whatever. For now, it's fine. Now it's totally fine. So, Council Hall. That was the winner. So I'm going to make a Council Hall. I don't know how to make a Council Hall. Maybe, what do you guys think? So my thinking is maybe like a giant Great Hall with a round table with places for each person in my group. Something along those lines. But I'm not really sure. I can take input from you all. In fact, Klein, if you're able to take some input on that, that would be quite helpful. I'm not exactly sure how to satisfy the Council Hall requirements. I could do a vote for that. Well, before even a vote, I think I need to know what it would even look like. Specific furniture? Yeah, you know, I'm not really sure. So we got 20. Wow, that was quick. We are very good at research now. Hobbits. Baduk. Inspired trade for Sasquatch. Kibble from Crash. And starting to need warm clothing. Reyna is going to be coldest first. Another thing I think I need is like a barn. A round, eclectic style of a round hall made of eclectic. This is a Discord chat thing. Yeah, maybe. Here we go. Another event for all to vote on. What I need to do is move away from this sort of setup. It's clean enough. Maybe not. Look at all these psychoid leaves. I need to probably process them more. I have all the tea I need. So let's get some ridiculous amount of tea here. Up to 300, which is one full shelf of tea. And then I think what I need to do is another helmet and coat for Rum. Start to outfit people properly. Oh, well. Good. That's so useful. Beating our cook half to death. One of our cooks. Okay, so we have the basic weapons of all 3 races. I think if you all are having me do a council hall, I'm going to need to research the furniture and architecture styles of each. What I think I might do is have it be... Things are going too well for me, so I've got enemy elves coming in. So I was wrong about, you know, oh, I'll never need to fight elves. I definitely need to fight elves now. Damien, sorry, I'm going to have you shoot your own. And Jag. I'm gonna sell him. Ooh, look. Armor. Not good enough armor. Alright, Foley. Yeah, see, I've got good cover and you don't. The visitors from the Shire are coming. Oop, kaplunk. Now, the wood brashers are obviously not very strong in the big scheme of things. Orlando, you've got worms that need tending to. So here's one thing I could do. Oh, a night guard. I'm looking for hobbits. So let's set up a queue for clothing for everybody. So this will be, I'll do a hobbit queue. So I'm going to do until I have one of each, and I'm going to keep a fresh pair of each in my armory. So do until I have one. And in terms of material, I don't think I'm going to have it be material specific, but this will take me a little bit. I will have it be 95 plus, normal or better. And I think what I need to do is to have a temporary stockpile here. Temp crafting. And take it to temp crafting. And that way, I always have spare set of clothing for everybody. Normal plus. Crap. Okay. 'Cause I don't know this mod well. Oh, you know what? That's the wrong. I should be doing that. Nope. I don't know the mod necessarily well enough to know exactly what everybody should be wearing, but I'll have the characters make determinations on their own. That one's all set. Hoodie cape, vest, and generally speaking, the characters are able to figure out what they want to wear. Pretty well. Hobbit dress. You know, I gotta say, in Lord of the Rings, you know, there's not a lot of female hobbits. Not a whole lot at all. I'll set that up first. Oh, the temp crafting. Low for only apparel and weapons. Prisoner rescue. Yeah, well, we could try. Don't know if you're... I don't know what you are. There are fewer female dwarves than hobbits. Yes, it's very male-dominated. That, I think, is pretty obvious. What do you guys have to trade? Maybe I should go find out. Jeremiah. Go talk. I do have the Grand Gates now, right? So let's set one up. I'm going to have a steel Grand Gate, which is a very, very expensive thing to invest in. And I'm going to do away with my old gate once that's done. Whoa, that's jarring. Probably don't need as much cloth as I have. Get rid of the... I know that bow could go to one of the elves I have, but not really mine. Oh, but that coat... Dang. Yeah. What do you guys have? Have much. Give some packaged survival meals. So if we have a giant gate like that queued up, I need to make up to 500 steel. It is a big door. Yes. Very, very big door. Then when we get that built, I'll remove these walls so that people here can shoot at the people that are attacking the door. Jag, you're pregnant. Congratulations, I guess. So what is my sharp 75? Whole lot of research done. You know what I'm going to do? Damien and... Let's just focus on the research. I probably could get rid of most of these. I'll leave a lot of the plant cuts. I do want to try to figure out where the good zones are over there. Alright, Jordan. Go up north. Go up north and figure out where this farm can be. I guess it sort of stands out. So once we have this all queued up, I can turn this into like a tree-growing forest or something along those lines. I was hoping that they'd do some plant cutting and I could figure it out, but I think what ended up happening is I have so many trees out in the wilderness queued up to cut that my plant cutters are just backed up. And that's a rotted body. Gross. Belladry. Let's light. Not a whole lot in the armory, huh? We're working on it. See, any of my animals get trained up? Oh, a whole lot of them. So we only have one more to train for hauling, and then we're all good on hauling. What do you guys think about, so I will build a council hall. What I think I'm going to do is... I don't know if using the architecture styles of all the races is going to look decent. I have a better idea. Yep. I think I'm actually going to put it here. Whoa, horse meat. All the horse meat that wasn't stored in the iron pots just went kaput. I think I'm going to put my council hall up here. Ideally, I would also like to remove this mountain here. We'll see about that. I should probably reinforce this area a little bit. For now, because I'm lazy, I'm just going to slap in some walls like that. But I'll do a better job of it eventually. I have a nice idea for a council hall. Should work. All right, Rom, you're on the mend. My god, that sheep calf is so tiny. I'm gonna forcibly wake him up. He's like starving because of his gut worms. Sucks. So far, it does not look like we have overhead mount, which is great. Gender swap doesn't exist. I don't think it does. Maybe not. Let's see about that. Nope, change gender. I can allow. Oh, you know what? I disabled it because it sometimes makes the characters look weird and pink and broken. But you can try it. It just might blow up your character in a bad way. All right, so there's a little bit overhead mountain here, and I'm gonna put a giant wall there in its place so it doesn't come collapsing down on my head. Got a visitor coming in from Alexander. Now, I think one of the big things I need to do is to put together a gift bag for the elves that I've, you know, defriended. So, you've got a big old beard, but you are gender swapped now. Hope the beard's okay. Alright, Jeremiah, you say you're idle because there's nothing to build. Oh, wow. Well, here's the gate. 1,000 hit point gate, replacing the iron gate for 770. Also just looks nicer, I think. So in terms of floors here, I will have them all flammable, and then I will flagstone. So we're splitting our hay field in half here. But I did name it Hay 1 and Hay 2 for a reason. We got a raid coming in from High Elves. Wow. These guys really want me dead. Yay for fancy gates. Thanks, JD. Alright, so Damien, him being a Sindar elf, Balmari is not something he has a problem shooting at. He's being like that. Oh, this pawn is afraid of fire? Yeah, okay. Capable of firefighting, yeah, you won't use it. Sickly, bloodlust, and what a path that they have to come through. When I have like amazing enchanted, when I have amazing enchanted weapons, it's going to be really, really difficult. The idea is to design a base so massively overpowering in its defensive capabilities that I'm able to make raids super inexpensive, so that doomsday level events come to my to attack me on the regular. What do you do here is granite. Yeah, that will be cool. That's what I'm aiming for. Ooh, the trees are changing colors again. It's September. Bad, bad, bad. I think something bad's gonna happen. What's the overall goal? Well, TWOE goals. There you go. There's the goals. There's literally a command for that. Okay, Dwarven Kingdom is done. That's exciting. Regal Elven Furniture and Elven Lighting. Ooh, I have such a cool idea for a council hall in mind. Another raid. Yeah, keep sending raids. If you all want to send raids, go for it. I'm up. Murk some would-be raiders. Had an episode of Peace. Krug Krug. Zug Zug. This guy must be a jogger. Something. He was way out ahead of the rest of them. Don't you love my open door policy? Oh, you're shooting back at me. Yeah, that's wrong. Holy. Don't want reds to get up. There they go. Already flamed. More raids. Good. Haradrim's coming in. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make raids cheaper for the moment. So you're going to be able to send 500 raid with a max of 2,000. And I'm going to allow up to 15. Wild boar. I think they're just going to attack the those guys. And then I'll set the raids back once we're done. If you guys are going to play along and send me a whole bunch of raids, let's go put all the animals in farm. Ooh, I have Xena the White Doe. So I have a few new creatures to rename here as well. I've got the sheep and the doe. Bandit dwarves here, coming in. A big group. I did make it cheaper. Another raid of bandit dwarves from the north. A huge one. 45 enemies in total. That's tough. That's going to be a lot. High elves coming in as well. Well, just a high elf. From what weapon do I have for you? This old Rivendell bow, I'm going to give that to Celadri. And another one. So the people sending me raids: Avalakia, Manon, JFK, Hick, and Space. And this last one is Goblin Raiders that are sort of fighting each other. Here's another one from Supercarta, High Elves. So the only issue is we're getting such a big variety of raiders that they're going to be fighting each other and themselves. But, yeah, that's okay. One thing I could do. Jeremiah, would you be so kind? Alright, Rum, do your own thing. Raina, look, I'm here as well. Wine coming. Something happened to my karma. Weird. Yeah. Oh, okay. They don't I never rebuilt that. Well, okay. This is... We're getting spilling from the north. So what I'm going to do is animals. Let's create a new zone. Put them in here for now. Got a whole lot of animals that are going to get hurt over here. Rum, you don't even have a weapon, so go back to what you were doing. Right, here comes the dwarves. Because I was working on a project here, we don't really have a wall back there. Because I should have probably had you all wait for a moment. That's alright. Alright, Derry and Droiden hang out around here. Damien and Celadri head all the way back. Orlando, get on in this. Shep and Jeremiah as well. Alright, Sasquatch doesn't want to tank too many. Alright, let's use a healthy person. Alright, Jer. Here's what I'm going to do. I want them to stop spilling out so quickly. I'm going to set up temporary walls that should be quick to make. The main entrance is going to need some bow as well. Sasquatch, go get yourself some help. All of you head down here. Reyna, I'm gonna have you and Foley go there. Royden and Derry over here. And we're gonna try to get them to fight each other. Jordan, I actually want you to help out Sasquatch. Uh-oh, Jeremiah just died. Yeah, he got overwhelmed. Phoenix Fire, sorry about that. Clearly I made it too cheap. Way too cheap. There should be allies that you're able to send. Just no one has done it yet. Alright, they're burning fields. This is what a good old-fashioned overrunning looks like. A volcanic winter. Alright, let's use a choke point to our advantage over here. And another raid. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... the raids are going to go back in price to the way they were. That should be a 1. Orlando. Patch yourself up. Oh boy, this looks like a full-on raid. Alright, let's move on up. So some animals didn't really make it in either, like TX. And a cold snap, look at that. I'll read through some of these as well soon. So Karathos is sending some Dwarven goods, which is sort of allies. Foley here is going to want some... Oh, they stormed in, and Sasquatch and Jordan, they got through that door. So he's missing a leg. And he is getting all sorts of cut up. That is the weirdest pathing I ever did see. No, just head over. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? You guys are going to get wrecked as a result. Orlando and Derry, you hang out around there. That is a pretty good fire, guys. Rum wasn't really able to get out of that either. I think this is like a in-game raid. I think basically too much got sent, and there's just too many Dwarven raiders at this point that we are outnumbered dramatically. You're wondering about the allies, they're too few and far between. You know, there's 400. the numbers are skewed a little. Alright, Dwarven bandits are trying to capture knocked out people and flee. Basically, just because you can send it doesn't mean you should send it, is the moral of the story here. Oh, and malaria. Thanks, Dub. Some of these animals, I guess, got hungry and decided to go outside. That's not a healthy thing to do. You were safe, sort of, where you were. One of the groups is fleeing. And that's from back here. Let's see. We're mostly patched up. 1 hour for Jordan. That's... Oh, and I've got worms. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. F for everything. Well, here's what we could do. I could put it to vote. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to keep a pause. And there. Damien, you're vomiting everywhere. Right, let's try to get Lauren. And way too hot in there. Five seconds. 6 seconds. He's not going to survive. Down to literally seconds. Well, about 2/3 of you want to load. So what I will do is, what time is it right now? Here is the reverse time. And let's see if this is just before or during. I think it's probably during. Yeah, it's during. Back a little bit further. Yeah, it might have been fine if the wall was there. I mean, it would have been rough. So, what are we at now? Okay. Oh, and the bot is like, guess what? So the only issue here is, let's check the raid. Okay, so this is when they were more expensive. I will gift all of you coins for all the people that sent raiders and didn't end up getting the raid that you had, for lack of a better term, ordered. I'll do that for you. Jeremiah, let's get you the... Oh, I see the problem. The restriction is you're all home restricted. Get that wall rebuilt. So, what I will do, viewers, all viewers, give 1,000 coins, and that should be enough for you to fix karma, etc. I hope. If it's not, then you really tanked your karma way hard. If you lost points, I apologize for that. I can't really fix it in real time, or really at all, without pausing and taking an hour to calculate and put it back, which is too prohibitive. Just the way it is sometimes. Jeremiah had a bad dream. Yeah, that about sums it up. Thanks, Glitch, for the ambrosia. Alright, so let's try to make it, not necessarily future-proof, but more proof than that. Wood coming down from power music. Okay, we didn't want this to crush us. Power merchant from the Shire, from Atat. Guess I could sell my prisoner. That'd be kind of funny. It's a weird thing to do. Beer from Cupcake Lord. Will dwarves drink mead, not beer? I know you want me to see me drink that, but you sent the wrong booze. Who's my best trader here? That's great pricing. Sasquatch. What? Oh, I think he is a he is an inspiration. I already built the north wall. It's been replaced. Okay, let's buy some mead and 2 wards. Sounds like fun. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Alright, well, I'm going to have some animals to name. So let's go ahead and name some animals. I'm going to give everybody about a minute to type something in channel to be... I like how they switch sides. Darius sleeping on the hobbit side, Jeremiah is on the... but yeah, I'll give you all a little bit of time in order to get typing so that I can assign them names. And this, just a little reminder, is for all the pets that I have. All right, so back to the research. I'll try to more carefully lift cost so that I don't end up with, like, those level of raids that's just too ridiculous to even be contended with, at least at this point. I mean, they outnumbered me, like, 50 to 1. Well, Fangface, you can disagree with the mod, then, because I didn't make the mod, but that's the way the mod's made. He's complaining that dwarves drink beer, not mead. But in this mod, it's all about dwarven mead. And then you've got pipeweed for the hobbits, and I guess wine for the elves. That's actually not part of the mod that adds wine. The wine is added in the medieval core mod, but just role-playing it will have the elves be the ones that drink that stuff. Alright, Nimble and Quick Sleeper, Wood, Cram, Cram for Karma. Oh, we are getting through this quick. I do owe you all a council hall, amongst other things. These gutworms are really, really annoying. Can I remove the poll? Yes. Sorry about that. Forgot to double click it. Malorn Wood from Light Void. I'll start reading the names. AI, don't forget to move the chat poll. Yep. Wine. Something to take the edge off. Well, thanks for the wine. I don't have elves set to... Okay, so I have all the furniture that I need for this now. Let's allow for some better weapons. That event, rain. That's what you all voted on. Do gifting items give karma? Yes, it does. And I would say probably the minimum way to do it, in my opinion, is to figure out the minimum buy. I think it's, what, 500? To gift stuff and only gift stacks of 500. And then do that multiple times, and you end up with a good amount of karma. That's a big old tree, huh? Or you could be like Smog and Horde coins. I mean, Your prerogative. Absolutely your prerogative. Never make raids cheaper with a hole in the wall. Well, I think the real lesson is don't trust you guys. Because I'm happy dealing with as many raiders as you want to send, keeping in mind that if you are unreasonable, you know, then that's it. You know, you got to be careful not to troll me with raids to death. It's a two-way street, in my opinion. But I will try to make it affordable, but not ridiculous in the future, for that very reason. That I can't be trolled. Because a raid of that magnitude is beyond what a storyteller ever would send. As there's, in vanilla RimWorld, a restriction about X amount of raids per Y amount of time. It depends on your storyteller and the level of difficulty. Phoenix Fire is sending Steel because he's alive again, and he didn't really like that nightmare. Wow, you guys are so filthy. So very filthy, despite the fact that I have a lot of you on clean. So let's get rid of the plant cut, because I think a lot of the cleaners are currently plant cutting. I have figured out sort of the dimensions of this, this zone up here, and Jeremiah's filling it in. I don't really need, I don't really need, bridges. I don't really care about the mud back here. It's not mud that's ever going to affect me. I'll just wall it up like that. Or path it up like that. Care package of ambrosia. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so I should be working towards, strong defenses. One of them, I would say, is a need for maybe layers of walls. So here is like an archer box, which can keep us from being overwhelmed. That's sort of like a panic room, and I'll add in some additional panic rooms amongst the base. So if we do get overwhelmed, I have a plan for that. It's just they take time. Another thing I'd like to do is to have a variety of crops. So for orchards and the like, so that everybody can have the drugs of their choosing. I think. Okay, we're getting through the hobbit clothing queue. It's gonna be nice. A whole lot of wine for the elves. Whoa, Morpheus, that's a lot of wine. So what I need to do for the wine here, social drugs. New drug policy. Elf drugs. This will be wine, tea, ambrosia. And the ambrosia being used, won't have them use it too often. But wine if we're below, say 50%, ambrosia below 30%, and tea below 80%. Elf social drugs. And then the humans are no pikeweed. Beer, smoke leaf, ambrosia, tea, you know, the sort of what you'd find in, so yeah, what you find in default RimWorld. I would say keeping up the flower beds is kind of expensive. Meteorite coming in, silver ore, whoa, cool. Gonna be pretty nice and handy. Thank you, Pan. Emery's with the cram. Dairy has an inspiration for surgery. And let's see what we can do. So the council hall I want to put up here. That is a huge zone. One thing I wanted to grow, although it might not really be in season anymore, was double strand. Getting a lot of people geared up in Devil Strand would be pretty tough. So let's work on this council hall. How about I put the council hall here? So here was my idea. I'm going to have it be in limestone first off. Am I still recruitable, or did the load make it never happen? Well, we'll have to load the world. Yeah, no, you're still there. 17 days. I should go do that, actually, right now. How about? Isengard is watching. Thanks, Cyborg Chimp. Go try. We'll send Damien, Foley, and Reyna with these three. Foley, Reyna, Damien. We'll send them. Wow, I don't have a lot of cram. I have packaged survival meals though. I think it's gonna be a day trip. It's pretty close. And assignments. Damien, Foley, Reyna. The wargs haven't been renamed. No, they have not yet. So let's do that. I'm going to get them trained up first. So we have, who do we have to rename? We've got 2 wargs, a sheep calf. Actually, the sheep calf is going to be slaughtered, sorry. It's offspring of the ewes, and it's going to breed with them, and that's incest, and that's kind of weird. And then we have a horse. No, we don't. I think the horse doesn't exist. So 2 wargs. And the giveaways. Good luck to you all. JD, that's kind of fun. Aren't you already a pet? No, maybe you aren't. JDV2. I think, do I have another creature? Oh, Xena. Yes. No, I do have another one. Cold Snap. Some free refrigeration. I don't know if I like that. JD says LOL. Dull Little Pony. You know what? I know you already have a character out there, so let's roll this again. Light Void. I'm gonna call you Light. And one more reroll. Reds. Reds, don't you already exist? Oh, yeah, you do. You're a lab. Kalev. Or Agatha. Congratulations, guys. This series, I don't think I'm going to be as kind to my animals as I am in some of the other series, so I apologize for that, but I will try to do my best to not immediately, you know, throw your characters away. I'm on uptime. Really, already? Seriously? I'm going to go a little bit further because I had to do the save and load a little bit longer for you all. Cyborg Chimp sending me iron. I want to end this by rescuing my moderator. Not that you're necessarily going to keep it, but, you know. Do a moderator rescue. So this white stag is... Ooh, look at him, handsome boy. Is all set. So here we are. We've got Klein, who is a hobbit. Are you actually a hobbit? Yes! Yes! You're actually a hobbit. And you're also not in prison right now. You're stuck in a wall, which is all sorts of weird. And we have a bunch of goblins that are camping you. So as soon as I get... The idea that I have is as soon as I get like an even amount of people, I will increase the numbers. Actually, with Damien's range, ugh, it's foggy rain now. With Damien's range, I'm going to shoot from a distance and have Foley and Reyna hide behind trees. Wow, I hit him in the left leg and he's not even pursuing. So now we will get up to 4 of each race. The humans are already up to 4. And then we'll go up to 5, up to 6. I don't know how high I'm going to go. Maybe up to 5 or 6 is probably the highest, but Alright, Rain and Foley want to wait no longer. Headed in. Clear weather from Dobby. I don't know if that's going to apply at this, this raid here, though. Jerk the jerk. Oh, that was a good hit that guy got. And this is the need for good armor. Okay. We got him. Wow, Damien. Really? That was just gratuitous. He sniped him. So Klein, you are... Hey, you look female, but you're male. Let's free prisoner. Also, what I can do is I will adjust the appearance of people between load and save files, so that if you mean to be male or female, I'll try to make you look appropriate between. So if you have a character assigned to you, feel free to actually send me what you would like to look like after this is over. So, for instance, Hanova, if you want to send me a character file of a female dwarf using the Lord of the Rims mod, I'm more than happy to make you look the way you want to. That's no problem at all. Damien, you are going to give up your seat because you run so fast to our new recruit. And how do you send me character files? So the way to do it is to use a mod like Plan Carefully. Oh, whoa! It's a snowy hill. That's really, really cool. I didn't know that was possible. So send me your character file. You can export a Plan Carefully character, and I can then import it and set it up so that you look the way you want to. And I think that would probably be the best way to do it. One alarm. Yeah, let's, that allows you to look the way you want and stay within character. Would be good for everybody. All right, well, I did say that I was going to give you a little bit more time, but I am running out of time. So here's the cliffhanger. I'm not going to assign Klein until next episode. So if you want a chance to get our new little hobbit, you got to show up within the first 15 minutes or so of the next episode. And the next episode isn't next Saturday, it is the Saturday after that, because I am off for Thanksgiving next Saturday. But I will be around next Sunday for the Survive the Swarm. I apologize for the reversal of time, but I didn't think that starting over from fresh would be all that interesting. The first hour or two of all of RimWorld is basically gotta hunt, gotta build, Thank you all for watching. Thanks for participating in this series. If you are up for it, I'll be playing Survive the Swarm tomorrow. We are getting pretty close to, the whole shipbuilding bit. So that should be fun. If you have any feedback for me, drop me a line. If you have questions about sending me character files for all of the characters that are currently assigned, I'm happy to answer those questions for you. And I'll catch you all on Discord. Oh, one more thing for the people that are still sitting in here. We have a free game giveaway. I am personally giving away a copy of RimWorld and Kenshi. So if you'd like to be eligible for that, all you got to do is hop on Discord and go to the current events channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you all later. Adios.